Hello, happy day, everyone. Welcome. I am Meredith. I am here with our message for Monday, the 8th of May, 2023. We'll be using the Out of Hand Tarot for our message today. We have the Sun in Taurus, the Moon is in Capricorn, Mercury and Pluto in retrograde. And did I already say what deck we're using? It's the Out of Hand Tarot. All right. You know, we're tuning into the energy atmosphere, of course, and our atmosphere is quite interesting. So let's run that down for a moment. We're just on the other side of the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. The depth of that eclipse will be revealing itself to us for the next 6 or so months. And to even add some greater expansion to the depth, Pluto in retrograde is certainly bringing to the surface for many of us life skills that we have been mastering for many years, life experiences of the same for many years, bringing things full circle into the now. This has been, we've many months now been into a very intense manifestation season. Well, actually, since the last eclipses in the fall, our readings have leaned into manifestation energy heavily. So, pardon, the build up to this particular cosmic event with the most recent eclipse, we saw some really incredible cards, and we've been given some quite intense encouragement to really lean into whatever it is that we are cultivating in our world. So now that we're on this side of the eclipse, what's happening? Let's see what the cards have to say. What an interesting shuffle, too. Look at all these cards pairing up. Our first 7 of Wands. I'm hearing the Stop in the Name of Love song. My guides want me to change it. Just stop. Pause. 7 of Wands, heaven touching earth within us, very passionately on this card. I'm feeling like this is a slow your roll kind of message at the moment, because it's let's take stock of what's now. And let's also take stock of the recent readings. I would go back and watch some of them, because any that call out to you in the list here on the channel, watch some of them and allow the readings leading up to today, including today, to give you a perspective of garnering your gains. That's what I really feel this 7 is all about. I know that it's spoken of in terms of defensiveness. The return in victory on the 6 of Wands is a big deal of a card. It speaks to harmony and it speaks to balance. But what do you do with that harmony and balance, right? Balance is wonderful, and it will maintain a status quo. Also great, because it's very necessary at times to appreciate where we are, what we're doing. And then the 7 of Wands comes along. Now that you've arrived in victory, harmony, balance, had some sort of homecoming to your own heart space, what do you do next? Pause. Garner your gains. Take a look at how you're going to invest in your version of heaven on earth, right? This card is accompanied by, look at that, the 4 of Wands. Beautiful pairing of cards, because the 4 of Wands is our super stable foundation. It is one of the happiest cards in the minor arcana. We say it every single time we see the card. It bears repeating every time we see the card as well. It's a great reminder that we're in a wonderful place. We're passionate, we're fired up, we're encouraged and inspired to grow where we stand, right on our foundation. So that 7 of Wands is worthy of the stop, the pause, not so much defensively, though wisely pausing to take a really good look around at how we're investing our passion, our fire, all of our skills, motivations ambition, talent, all of it. What are we doing with it on our foundation, our super stable, happy foundation? Next. Well, there we go. There's the death card. See, we're still feeling great transformation. Hello, Scorpio. And thank goodness for this card showing up for us again. It's been very present in our readings, and it speaks to death and rebirth. What is closing out, what cycles are closing out for you. And likely you're feeling this because of eclipse energy. And that eclipse happening in the sign of Scorpio, while Pluto's in retrograde, Mercury as well, we have to go really deep with ourselves and recognize that when we've long been in a journey, Seven of Wands, from which we have returned home or from or come full circle with. So take this where it's really relevant in your life. You may have come full circle in certain relationships, in your career, within your family, whatever is resonating for you in your personal life. Look to long themes, long patterns, long experiences. And when I say long, I mean years. We're going back years here because of Pluto's influence. So we want to take a look at the depth of everything that's unfolding or evolving in the now, because these are cycles that have been with us for more than a decade, quite likely. So some of these experiences, you may be like, Meredith, what are you talking about? What I'm talking about is that you've lived so long with things the way they are, experiences the way they are. You know, getting up every day, going into a job at a cubicle farm for 15 or 20 years, and all of a sudden for these, like, say, last 6 months or so, you've really been questioning that and wanting to make a change. This is the kind of depth that these cards are talking about. This is why we pause here on the Seven of Wands to take a look at our happiness, what we're growing on our foundation. And here's the Death card as one of the most gorgeous reminders of renewal and rebirth, right? How can we recycle all of that experience and knowledge that we have into the kind of happiness that we've been cultivating for a decade or more? The cards are here to support you in the choices that you're making, to give you pause, to encourage pause, so that you are taking a really good look at the bigger picture, which, by the way, is another meaning on that Seven of Wands. Getting a good view of the larger picture. So if you're taking a look at your broadcast, if you're taking a look at your ripple effect, and it's not in alignment with this beautiful Four of Wands or this gorgeous Death card over here, and you recognize that you're in transformation, these are the moments to take advantage of the energies on offer to us in the Death card to upgrade your frequency, upgrade your life experience, get the very most out of and the best from your Four of Wands. Let's see what comes with the Death card. Look at that. Holy wow. Empress. Ooh, wow, I just broke out in goosebumps. What a beautiful combination of cards. With Death and the Empress, you are absolutely about to give birth or are in the birth process of everything that you've been nurturing in your nest. Everything you've been nesting upon, gestating for years even. Let's see what comes with it. There you go. Triplets. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's the celebration card. This is quite beautiful. I know I keep saying that. So here we are on our super happy, stable foundation, in transformation, in a rebirth, you know, remaking our whole lives. Ooh, and I feel like we are accommodating everything that we have been cultivating. That's what my guides are saying. So you're going to want to look to the big three. That's what I'm hearing from my guides. As you take a look at the Death card with the Empress, you literally have death and birth sitting right next to each other in the reading. And what are we transforming, birthing, but the Three of Cups? celebration, enjoyment, camaraderie within our relationships. We may be taking a look at the value of the connections that we have. We may be evolving within our relationships and giving birth to all these new experiences that we've been nurturing for a long period of time. So look to the big three. That's what my guides are saying. The big three aspects of your life in particular. And see what kind of evolution is taking place there. And that evolution is going to look and feel a whole lot like happiness and fulfillment, because you've got a bigger picture of where your energy is flowing now, how your energy is tracking at this time. So you're being a great witness to your investment. I can see why some of you would be coming out of a career situation or a relationship situation, because this is all about changing up the frequency. And what does it mean to do that? It means to do something different. And we get wildly uncomfortable with doing things differently, especially when it relates to change, right? We talked about this recently. Most of us go kicking and screaming into change, though it's the very change we've been praying for and asking for. No wonder we've seen the tower so much recently too. We've been rocking our own foundation, shaking out the cobwebs. Now we have the King of Pentacles. I was just talking about having a look at the value of what we're investing in. And here's the King, the absolute master of investing one's energy wisely into any pursuit. This dude is the master. Now, the artwork on the card is interesting. You know, he's counting his money. He's taking a look at his investments on the computer. And really, this is just symbolic of what's here and now. How is it serving? And is it serving the fulfillment, the ongoing happiness of the Four of Wands? Let's see what comes with the King. Look at that, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so we're absolutely taking a look at the value of our experiences. And over here, we've got a past due bill, and we've got coins in our hands. You know, the Five of Pentacles is usually the people that are left out in the cold. There's a sanctuary they can enter. This is a card that speaks to choosing conformity, non-conformity. What I feel here is that the King of Pentacles, here he's counting out bills, right? Over here, we've got something that looks like it's a bit shortchanged. I feel like this is our divine masculine self-mastery in consideration of everything that's manifested or manifesting in the now. And we're not willing to shortchange any aspect of our big three, whatever those big three will be for each and every one of us. That's unique. So again, take it where it's relevant. So this could be career, this could be home, this could be relationship. Those could be the big threes that we're taking a look at. So change is imminent. Transformation is taking place. The change that is imminent and the transformation that is taking place is all in connection to everything that we put onto our foundation in that Four of Wands. And if it's not paying a reward in the now or won't pay a reward onward, we're transforming that energy so that we can upgrade the frequency and live in this happiness of the Three of Cups, Four of Wands. Let's see where it's all going, because we don't want to conform any longer to doing something the way we've done it and just getting the same old result out of it. So here's the Four of Cups. So another super stable card. I love seeing this because this balances, harmonizes even the Four of Wands, passionate, fire, creativity, ambitious, motivated energy. While all that is very stable, so too are our emotions as we navigate this energy. There's no sense of urgency here in the cards. We are taking a look at the grand design of our lives. We're taking a look specifically in what we're investing in. And I love seeing the King of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles, because this shows deliberate intention. This isn't surprise, shock, and awe for many of us, right? These are long-held dreams, inspirations that we are in consideration for. I also really enjoy that we've got the Three of Cups, now the Four of Cups, which brings an unexpected Ace of Cups. Remember that. While we're over here taking stock of all of our cups, focused on our happiness, the expansion of that happiness, celebration of our life on the Four of Wands type of foundation, we're staying emotionally stable, grateful, in an attitude of gratitude and appreciation. And because of that attitude of appreciation, we keep the door open to ourselves to receive yet another Ace of Cups. Love, bliss, joy, happiness on overflow. This is why the King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles are so important in the reading, because look at the energy that's bearing down on the King and the Five, right? We have a great overview of our world in a snapshot on that Seven. We know we're in a stable, happy place, which allows for the transformation to pull off the foundation, anything that is shortchanging us. We're eliminating that from our vibe, from our frequency. We're making way for the incoming Empress energy with the celebratory Three of Cups in more than one aspect and area of our lives. And we have a very keen eye for, excuse me, everything that is rewarding to us and in the oncoming, which brings us another Ace of Cups in the oncoming in a very stable way. Let's take a look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, look at this, Justice. My guides are saying you're ruling on your life collectively. You are making decisions and ruling upon your life. Next. Two of Swords. Yeah, some things are still in consideration, and we collectively may be awaiting some intuitive guidance here on the Two of Swords. What I also hear is, while we are making a ruling, my guides are saying the final word has yet to come down on the ruling. So this is a great day of contemplation for us and listening to the intuitive messages that come our way. Eight of Wands, look at that. Communication is super important. It is at the heart of absolutely everything. Good communication with the divine, within our own self relationship. What's your self dialogue like these days? Check that out. How is your communication with the key individuals in your world, your core people? What's that looking like? How is everything fitting together right now? Which is another message of the Eight of Wands. This is a marriage card. So how are energies weaving themselves together? You may not have the whole picture just yet. Two of Swords, that's where your intuition will be of great service to you, because I do feel that the Eight of Wands is also one of those channeling cards where you just receive divine intuitive information. Now, let's also pay attention to the fact that we have the Four of Wands. Now we have the Eight of Wands, which is like the Four of Wands doubled. So I feel like we've got the Four of Wands to the power of 3 in the reading. That's exceptionally happy energy. Then the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, this is exciting. You know, here he is on a... Oh my goodness. Sorry. He's not on a horse. You know, he's there ready for a workout on a bike that isn't actually going to go anywhere, right? The piece of furniture that we all have in our home that we often dry towels and other clothes on, right? Well, here's the Knight of Pentacles taking his sweet time about moving in any direction. And I do like that this card shows up here, because we do have the King. Now we've got the Knight. We're taking this slowly. We're not impetuous is what I want to say. If I were seeing the Knight of Swords there, it would be a completely different story. We'd be impetuously taking action on the incoming information from the Eight of Wands, though we're not. We're garnering our gains here. We're being really specific about the value of our life experiences. Coming next, look at that. Now the King of Wands. Yeah, because this is how we take action with leadership in our world. The King of Wands is all about maximizing our ambition, our passion, and our fire. So we want to be certain that all the energies have woven together as well as they can so that we can live this loud like a rock star over here on our Four of Wands foundation. Yeah, I'm not going to go over all of the cards here. I wanted to stop when I turned over this king. I felt like that was the end, though I'm still curious about the cards. On the bottom, we've got the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so we're definitely taking a look at what we're investing in. The Three of Wands speaks to the vision that we're holding on our Four of Wands foundation. How are we building this out even more and expanding on that foundation, right? And the Eight of Pentacles is a card that has us working toward the fulfillment of everything in our world. It takes a level of self-mastery, so we want to be sure we're investing beautifully in all of the work that we're doing, spiritual journey work and otherwise. Okay, we'll stop with these cards. Let's take a quick look at our Tea Leaf Oracle fortune cards. First one out, Broken Wishbone. Wish will not be granted. What I feel for that is that some things are being edited and cut out of our world. Where we may have been investing in something in particular, we're letting go of something in particular because that investment isn't bringing any kind of reward for us. So it's not so much like we're being denied the fulfillment of a wish. I feel like we're choosing to move in a direction opposite this because we can no longer invest in it. Next. See, again, this is why we're taking stock of things with the King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Next. We have Man. Dealings or relationships with a man. This may be how we're engaging our divine masculine energy and putting that to work for ourselves in this scenario of cards. There also may be a significant man in our world connected to everything that we're taking stock of and contemplating in the now. My first feeling is look to your own divine masculine energy. Then we have Tulip, Great Passion. Yeah, we've got the King of Wands here on the table as well. If there's great passion to be had, it's absolutely in the suit of Wands. So why would we not be taking a look at our 4, our 3, our 8 of Wands, right? And our King. One more. Four-leaf clover. Great good fortune, of course. Of course. That confirms everything here. We're taking a look at everything that is of great and good fortune to us. How do we proceed from here? Angel Answers. Great deck for answering questions. There's a confirmation to this Two of Swords right there. There's some things that are still in consideration that we may be compromising, negotiating for ourselves. Listen to the intuition. to arrive at the right kind of compromise in connection with your happiness. So again, this deck is great for confirming the cards already on the table, questions that you have. These cards may also be signs and symbols that you've been looking for. Emphatic, yes. A lot of divine masculine energy in this reading, and the Kings and the fortune cookie cards. I'm feeling like some of you asked, is this the right man? Emphatically, yes. Ooh, and is this also the right action to take? Emphatically, yes. Then we have improving health. I like to see that card. It shows that we're in good well-being, collectively speaking, body, mind, spirit. We have improvement in those energies. So again, we're talking about the upgrade of our life experience, and we're making improvements. Final word on the reading. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? We've got crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Beautiful card to confirm the whole reading. Thank you for tuning in, liking, sharing, subscribing. I hope you're enjoying all these wonderful cosmic energies on offer to us. Peace, joy, happiness. Namaste.